Get over here!
Alright, next question.
This is a neat one.
Alright.
This comes from Deadlock Drago 6.
Uh-huh.
If you were to be a boss fight, how would you want it to work?
Ooh, I remember seeing a question like this on Facebook.
Okay, so you're a boss in a video game. How's it work?
I actually did come up with this somewhat. What I would do is, I'd be on a rooftop, overlooking a city in chaos. Kind of like, following the Fire Emblem vibe of, like, sword in hand, little armor, but kind of like, maybe more of a modern samurai type motif. And, like, the heroes would, like, approach me, and the final battle would, like, be, like, us on this skyscraper rooftop, overseeing a city in chaos, purple sunset sky.
Okay.
And my final quote would be, like, I'd have this, like, small little speech, but it's like,
Okay.
my final quote will be something like, you've said time and time again that those, or something like that. Let me think for a second, while I take the shot. That wasn't a good shot. No, it was, actually.
That was a great shot.
I just didn't expect, I just thought that, little lack in power was gonna cost me. But my final quote would be like, you said time and time again that I'm wrong, but so far you haven't been able to prove it. I'm begging you. Prove it now. I'd be like that kind of like lawful evil villain who's like finally sees the hubris of the hubris and the consequences of my hubris. And from there I'd be like, it's too late to turn back. I have to see this through, otherwise things are going to get worse. But these heroes have the power to stop me.
Cool.
Please stop me. That's the kind of villain I could see myself being, and that's how the final battle would be.
Right on.
Like, either heroes or hero. So yeah, that's how I would see it.
Cool.
You, I can see, like, being like this, like, mad scientist type villain.
Oh yeah?
At least, like, that's what I think. Like,
I think I would be a puzzle boss of some type.
Mm-hmm.
It would be some kind of
Like-
kind of puzzle boss. You know what I would want it to, like... I can't think about, like, all the details or really anything that creative right now off the spot. But if I had to take, like, a boss I would want to emulate, it would be Mr. Freeze from Arkham City.
Oh, that is one of my favorite boss fights in gaming.
Where the boss learns over time.
Yes, Mr. Freeze in Batman Arkham City, one of the best boss fights in video game history, like, hands down. But yeah, I can see that. Oh man, this is gonna be a tricky shot. Let's go with that. Ooh, that was weak.
Get it around, get it around. Not the sand. The sand.
Yep, well, bunker, but that was actually a better shot than I was expecting, to be honest. Alright. Okay, let me take this shot and we'll go.
Alright. I got the next one queued up right here.
Alright, go ahead.
This one comes to us from Ultimate Sakura. How long have you and Comic known each other?
High school. Junior year of high school, if I recall.
I think we've at least, like, known who each other were since middle school, but
We never actually got acquainted.
we started really being friends junior year of high school.
Yeah, because of theater.
Yeah, we were both in the theater program.
Yeah, we first like when we first did Bye Bye Birdie.
Bye Bye Birdie was the first show we were both in.
And from there, like, we kind of had this little, like, posse in theater. Like, a lot of the people, like, considered us the nerd group
Yeah,
in theater.
we were the nerd core with Nameless Nick also.
Yeah, we had
and a few
Patrick.
others.
We had Patrick and Joe. It was yourself. We had Jordan at the time
Tomlinson.
too. That's when I was dating Shannon, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep. And yeah, like, we pretty much just had this little nerd group. We get together and, like,
A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh.
During downtime at rehearsals, we'd be in the hall playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
And, like, Ms. Wesco never objected. In fact, in a sense, like, I think she really appreciated just seeing, like, some of the ridiculousness that we get into.
Well, because we, like, did our jobs, though, too. It didn't interfere with our jobs.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah. Now I'm feeling nostalgic.
Because, like, it was rehearsal every day after school, and like, you were just there all the time, and even
Even when
people loved being in this theater company so much that even when they didn't have to be there for rehearsal, they would just come and hang out.
Oh yeah, no. Theater was definitely, like, a huge highlight of high school because it was just so much fun. The people were fantastic. Miss Wesco was just a joy to work for.
Oh yeah, she's best in the Valley. Anybody familiar with Lehigh Valley Theater? Miss Wesco's the best.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
And she will stick by you. She's the reason I got that gig over at the Pennsylvania Playhouse.
A bunch of us have, like a lot we owe to her.
Yeah, so I doubt Miss Wesco's watching this, but if anyone knows Miss Wesco and is watching this, we want to say thank you so much for everything.
Shout out Jen Wesco. Love you.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, like, we've known each other since high school, and we've been pretty much, like, the greatest of friends ever since. Along with everyone else, just because, like, we have so much in common, we have so much to talk about, and even to this day, like, it's hard to believe that it's gotten to the point where we're now, like, practically partners.
Yeah.
With what we do on YouTube and everything.
Yeah. What? Did you start Green Scorpion in college?
Yes. My second year in college was, like, when I switched over to communications design in Northampton.
Yeah.
From there, oh jeez,
I remember watching your first countdown before it was posted.
Yeah. Cause, oh man, like, I recently posted the memory on Facebook of, like, my first countdown, and I was like, holy smoke. Like, it's amazing to see how far I've come.
And you were, you and Nick were both at NAC.
Mm-hmm.
So you were both doing a lot of stuff
there.
there.
Yeah, he was a film major, if I remember correctly, when he went there.
Yep.
But yeah, holy smoke, like, now I'm going through memory lane this episode, and I'm like, jeez. I feel good. I feel good suddenly.
Yeah, it's been a lasting friendship, and I think we complement each other's skills.
I do agree.
Backspin.
Oh, there you go.
Good backspin.
Yeah, very good.
That was the backspin you needed.
Mm-hmm. All right then. Might have done well for a super backspin, but nah, this is fine. I should be able to make the shot.
I just want to say I am very thankful for Oscar's friendship and also for being a part of this channel, which, you know, he took the initiative and made this channel, and it's awesome, and I attached to it like a remora, and bottom feeding off of his success.
Are you sure you're not talking about barnacles?
No, like a remora. I do stuff too, it's symbiotic, but like...
Point taken.
But I am the parasite here. Let's be honest.
As Varric would say, be still my heart, I've grown on you. Like fungus.
Hey, remoras are cool.
No, remoras are cool. I still don't understand how Remoraid turns into an octopus.
I've heard an explanation of that once, and I forget what it is. But I heard somebody say it, and I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense.
I'd love to see it. Alright then, next question. Oh, I remember this hole! Yeah, like, this is where I would do trick shots, like, to go in between those two, that gap there.
Yeah. If I had to... I knew before you even said anything you were going to try and hit it through that gap.
Yep. That's, like, actually, no, straight up, because I did that during one of my playthroughs of this game, I actually got an eagle out of this one because of it.
Oh man, I really want to see Mario when he gets an eagle.
I'll try. No promises, though. This is gonna be tough.
That would be like...
this.
Man, how do you even do that? That sounds impossible.
There. Hopefully the wind will guide it, but... wait a second. There. Here goes.
Nice shot.
Woo! Look at that!
Not bad at all.
Thank you. Anyway, question.
While we're on the topic of theater, this one comes from Man of Men.
The manliest of men.
First he asks, how are you? I'm very well, thank you for asking. I hope you're also doing well.
Thank you. I am doing pretty good as well. Especially now. I feel kind of warm inside after those questions.
Aww. My friend Oscar.
Call me sappy, I don't care.
But also asks, favorite, what is your favorite musical act? So I guess, like, what's your favorite musical, and also favorite song and why?
Alright. That one's actually pretty easy, because, If I had to choose my favorite musical, that's a little tougher because, like, it used to be Fiddler on the Roof. But as I watched more, there are just, like, a lot of, like, musicals I really, really enjoy. Guys and Dolls I've come to appreciate a lot. I've come to appreciate The Wizard of Oz. And then there are, like...
Yeah, that's an important piece of history.
And when we did Assassins, that was some of the most fun I've ever had in theater.
Oh, Assassins is fantastic.
And for as much as, like, Chess is a really questionable musical in terms of story, the music is fantastic.
I've never seen Chess.
It's not bad.
I know you were in it.
Yes, I was. And I was, I forget the name of the character, but, like, one of the things I appreciated of doing Chess was the fact that I got to play a villain. And that was definitely a lot of fun.
Off the top of your head, do you have a favorite song? From a musical, or maybe from one of your favorite musicals?
Yes. There are a couple. Like, the one that immediately comes to mind is If I Were a Rich Man.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of my favorites. Another one, which actually, like, I originally heard in the movie, but the rendition is really, really nice and I like it, is Pretty Women from Sweeney Todd.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good one, in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's definitely others, obviously,
yeah.
But that's what comes to mind, like, immediately.
I'm very opinionated on this, because I still do theater from time to time.
Yes.
I have had a working top 50 list just for myself of musicals.
Ooh.
But I really love, there's a composer and lyricist named Stephen Sondheim, and he did, like, all of the best musicals ever. My favorite musical is a 5-way tie between 5 Sondheim shows because they'll constantly switch places with me.
It hit the cactus!
And then fell off like Wile E. Coyote.
It hit the cactus! Oh, God! What the heck?
Mario, you don't look right there. You look like you're not supposed to be standing there.
That was awkward as heck.
You can still get a par, though.
Yeah, I can. Just gotta make this shot right. There we go. Got it!
Yes.
Alright, save that one.
But 5-way tie between 5 Sondheim, because he just... Best lyrics, they're so complex and they're so heartfelt and gets all this character out.
Sondheim's a genius.
It's Assassins, Sweeney Todd, Into the Woods, Company, Sunday in the Park with George.
I have not seen that last one.
It is amazing.
I definitely have to check it out.
It is simply amazing. I think the entire thing is on YouTube.
I'll definitely check it out then.
Great stage work. Yeah, Sondheim's just affected me so much as an artist, even though I'm not in the same medium at all. I don't write songs, I can barely read music, but just his approach to art, and it's so cerebral and so inspiring, and I like how his characters sing about their feelings, but he recognizes that people often don't know what they're feeling, and that comes out in the characters, and it's so sincere, and I could just splurge about him forever. And Color and Light is a beautiful song.
The passion is definitely there. I do appreciate that.
He's one of my heroes, one of my biggest heroes living on this planet.
Alright, I believe we got time for one more. A quick one.
Okay, I think this will be a pretty quick one.
Alright.
Magus Andrus.
Alright.
Or Magus Andrews.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Alright, let's go for it before I take the spot.
What is your favorite type of sword?
Ooh, that's not a simple question.
I thought it would be.
Oh, there's so many. I got appreciation for a lot of them.
We got your rapiers, we got your broadswords, we got your short swords, we got your claymores, we got your katanas of various sizes and shapes.
Mm-hmm.
Getting more fictional, we got your snake swords, your concealed swords.
Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles uses Ninjaken.
Yeah.
We got the broadswords.
If you want to go like double-sided sword or something crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
Lightsabers.
if I had to pick my favorite type of sword, though,
Yes.
I've always been a fan of one-handed swords, personally.
Okay.
Like, if you were to ask me like what kind of like warrior I would be, I'd probably use a sword and shield. Hi, Jean. Sorry, I've been watching the latest season of Ruby, and I'm like, oh god, I love Jean so much. But anyway, that's off topic. But if you had to hold me down and like have me pick my favorite type of sword, probably the cutlass.
Cool.
Because I do have an appreciation for like how the cutlass works, and you can't deny the awesomeness of they have curved swords. Curved swords.
Look at that jump. Look at that jump.
Look at that. But yeah, like.
Cool choice.
Like, I love, like, all kinds of swords, like, because they all have a different function. Like, there's even, like, I forget the type of sword that's actually designed to disarm opponents, because it has that hook on the back of it.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what it's called, though. I think it's called I think that's a temple sword.
That sounds right.
I think so, I don't remember. But cutlass if nothing else.
Okay. Which is
All
kind
right.
of, like, part knife, part sword.
Yeah, but, like... Pirates always had, like, a sort of both. Like, their mainstay weapon a lot of the time was the mangouche.
Cool.
You're trying to remember, right?
Yeah, I am.
It's kind of like a really big knife, I guess. Mangouche.
Now that's a knife.
You know the classic trope of pirates going down masts by using the sword.
Yeah.
The mangouche was what they typically used to do it.
Okay.
But anyway, with that, that was the Sans Classic here on Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. A lot of good questions this episode.
Oh, yeah.
I like this.
They're great, but
I feel good right now.
we can always use more, so how should people get questions to us, Oscar?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that in the last episode, didn't I? Yeah, if any of you guys have questions, by all means, like, place your questions down in the comments, because we're basically just going to like dig through the comments. We're gonna find some of the best questions, and who knows, like your question might end up here. Although I'm pretty sure a lot of people asked questions anyway on the second episode when we did the Cheap Cheap tournament.
Yeah, maybe I'll dig around in there a little bit too. I still got a whole pile of ones I prepared for these past 2 episodes that we didn't get to.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. But anyway, I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the Comic Foil.
And we'll see you guys next time for... I'm gonna check.
It's the beach one.
Blooper open. Ooh.
Looper open.
That's... Speaking of water.
Yeah. This is what I was thinking of when I was saying, like...
That's actually really appropriate because I've been playing Pokemon Moon. Oh my god, the bunkers are shaped like fish! That's cool!
That one shaped like a mermaid.
That's so cool! Oh, and there's a pirate ship!
Yeah, this is when they start getting crazy. They only get crazier from this.
I forgot about this! Oh, I'm looking forward to this now. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Hi, Toad.
Poor Toad. Doesn't even get to be playable in this game.
Aw, no, he looks happy, though.
They always look happy. It's a facade.
They're high on shrooms.
It's like a waiter, you know, they're really, really nice to you, but you know they're getting paid beans and they go back into the kitchen and they're like, oh god, and their manager's like, smile!
That's rather personal, because I've worked in the food
I
industry.
know, it's real. I'm dropping some truth bombs here. Tip your freaking waiters.
Please do!
Or if you're not gonna tip them, tell them before, like when you first sit down at the table, hey, I don't believe in tipping, so you're not gonna get a tip from me. Say that before you get your food and like see how it goes. It's only fair.
Be nice.
Tip your waiters.
Yes, please.